I love you. Oh my god. Hello. Oh my Gideon. Hello. Hi Zips. Hi chat. Hi guys. I love you. Oh, you are. What a star. Hello. Hello, hello. Um, Give me just a second. I will be right there. Hello. You caught me off guard. Hang on. I'm trying to do some things. You caught me off guard. Hello. Oh my god. Hello. How are you? Hi. Hello. What's going on? Oh, it's all going on. You've broken my alerts and everything. Hello. Right? Is that done? Hello. Hello. Hi guys. Good evening. Hello. Just started stream. Oh my god. Hello. Low. Microphone is low. It's also because I've got the music like way too goddamn loud. Oh, how'd you do? Hello. How are you? Who's that? I don't know who any of these people are. Hang on one sec. Let me sort real quick. Let me do this real quick. Is that a little bit better? Is that a little bit better? That should be a lot better on the microphone. Music was just a smidge loud. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello and welcome. Right, let me get into just chatting so I can see you all. Hello. Hi. Oh, I love you all. Hello. Good evening. How are you? Happy, what day of the week is it? Is it Thursday? Hello. Right. I've got lots of hellos to get through. First of all, thank you very much for the follow, Danny Boy, and thank you for the follow, Kin Carney. How are you all? How is everybody? Happy Thursday. I literally just booted, or I'm just about to boot into the simulator for the first time today because we've got some new scenery to check out and all the things. So I think I've heard you say hello like 245 times. It's because I'm not ready. This is what happens when you're not ready and you all come in charging like bulls. Hello, Zips. Right, should we, one step at a time? Right. First of all, if you are living under a rock and you haven't been following who Zoops is the most incredible streamer. Call of Duty majority of the time, except when he's streaming Fall Guys and Fortnite and various other things. So, first of all, if you're not following him, go do that right now. And second of all, hello everyone. Right, I've got some hellos to catch up on because you raided with 19. I see Delta's in stream already. You and I need to talk because your screenshots were chef's kiss from your traveling. I love that. That was absolutely legendary. Then we have, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Zoops himself. We've got Fuse coming in. We've got Miss Nezco coming in. Hello, Chloe. How are you? We've got King Carney and we got Danny Boy. And who else we got? Did I miss anyone else? There's Anthony. Are you loaded into the sim as well? No go for the side-by-side. We lost power this afternoon in storms. No! Yay! You freaking hate to see it. Dude, I'm so sorry. Literally been planning like 747 flights this entire week. And of course, the one day you can't do it is the day that, of course, the day that we're doing 747 flights. Anyway, right. What else we got? What we flying? So we'll get to that in just a second because we are flying something new. Well, new to us, anyway. Then we've got, let's see. Zoop said about the music, which I should have sorted out now. Brand new microphone, by the way. Shure SMB 7 Plus. So I'm still trying to get used to it and all the kinks and stuff in it. Honestly, I think the software in it is bloody brilliant, and the fact that it's combination USB and it has the capability of being what's it called, the composite microphone as well, it's freaking incredible. So let me try this, because right now it's currently set to auto level, and I think it was actually set too low at the auto level. So what do you think of that? Is that a little bit clearer? You tell me what you think of that. So that should be significantly improved, because now I've just gone ahead and adjusted that. But compared to the old microphone, this is like night and day comparison. Fuse, you're an absolute legend. Thank you so much for coming by. What have you been playing COD lately? I don't know. We were playing the other day. That's right. So yeah, we need to catch up. Delta, yeah, we're definitely going to chat. Dude, I was going to play MSFS, but I want to play MSS so bad, but need another joystick. You do. It's fantastic. Mic quality is an 11 out of 10. Much better. Sheesh. Fire mic. Dude, I've been itching for a new microphone for forever. One, the cool thing is technically, this microphone was actually a work purchase because I have budget that I can spend on this sort of thing. And so technically this was part of my work purchase. One part was the little Mac stand thing that I have behind me. And the other thing I got was the microphone, because a lot of the new stuff that I'm doing at the new job, I needed a significantly improved way of capturing audio. This is my excuse. Yeah, work, exactly. Work in very heavy quotation marks. Very, very heavy quotation marks. You're an absolute legend, Zoops. Thank you so very much for the raid. Go sit down, refresh, go get some food, all the things. Also, happy weekend to you, because I know it is also your weekend. Go do whatever you need to do to get refreshed and come back whenever you are ready, organized, comfortable, all the things. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so very much. I love you to pieces. Then come back and join us. So, what are we doing tonight? First of all, the music is going to be a complete vibe tonight. I'm so here for it. We're going to be vibing kind of 70s, is kind of the vibe this evening for the music. So we've definitely got a lot of amazing music coming through. So that's number one. Number two, we are flying something brand new to us. We are finally. We're doing some cargo operations. I know we haven't done cargo in what feels like forever. I think literally the last time we flew cargo was in that guy right there, the National Airlines 747. So this time we're breaking out UPS. So we're actually flying out of the cargo hub at Louisville. So we're doing some Louisville operations tonight, out of Louisville International Muhammad Ali Airport, down in what is it? Rog, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, we're not going to be flying in real time today. We're just going to be making sure that everything here is set up and we're good to go. But yeah, we're going to be flying out of it's that one, isn't it? Hello, check, mic check. There we go. Now I can hear myself. So yeah, we are flying out of Kentucky, flying out of Louisville, and we're doing some cargo operations, which should be a lot of fun. And we're flying somewhere real. This is a real world route. So we're flying UPS, flight 1540 from Louisville, Kentucky, over to a place called Dover in Delaware. So yeah, we're actually flying out of Kentucky into Maryland for some real world routing. I am unbelievably excited about this. So yeah, it's going to be super fun doing some real world cargo operations. Let's get into the sim, shall we? So here we go. Yeah, the information. Oh, it's the other way around. Oops. See, this is what I get. I was so prepared, and now it's all broken. Right, departure is going to be KSDF, and the arrival is going to be KDOV. There we go. That's going to be better. There we go. Okay, and the call sign is UPS. I think it's 1450. Let me just double check. Yes, this is it. Right here, you're looking at it. So this is what we're actually flying today. UPS 1540 from Louisville, Kentucky, over down to Dover, which is also coincidentally an Air Force base. Now, a cool thing with this route is the fact that this aircraft is flying essentially into a military base. So we've got real world scenery on the other side down in Dover. And again, this is like an hour-ish airtime real world route for a 747. Without even realizing, this plane pretty much flies right over where I live every couple of days. I had no idea. So yeah, I figured, it will be a really nice opportunity to break out a heavy, because we haven't flown heavies in what feels like forever and a day. And then on top of that, it's just one of those things where we've got look, we got all the things. We got all the things. Now, ignore the fact that there are passengers boarding. The only reason that we've got passengers boarding on a Boeing 747, which is actually for cargo, is we're going to ignore the fact that that's happening. And the reason we're going to ignore the fact that that's happening is because of the fact that we are technically flying a default aircraft. Blame GSX, Anthony. Blame GSX. It's because this isn't configured for cargo. It's configured for passengers, which is kind of annoying, even though it is a cargo skid. Just ignore it, okay? Just ignore the fact that that's happening, okay? That's the only caveat, okay? The only caveat is we're going to ignore the fact that there are people walking up to the plane, okay? Okay? But everything else should be good to go. And I know it's hurting me too. So don't worry about it. But yeah, we're going to take this bird out for a little spinny span. And I've got to pop the flight plan together real quick because Zoob's rated me as I was trying to get all the passengers and flight plan and all the rest of it configured. Yeah, while I do that, a couple of things. One, thank you guys so very much again for the follows, because we hit our follow goal. We're officially past the 400 follower mark. Huh? Thank you is the only thing I can say. Thank you. I super appreciate it. I was definitely caught by surprise when that came through earlier. So thank you for the unexpected follow. Yeah, we're now past 400, which means we are well on our way to our next goal, which I've set it for 425, but you know me, our next true goal is 500. We're doing it by the hundreds, and it's going to be good fun. Once again, the reminder there in chat, if you aren't already following the flight or want to know where we are and how we get around in space and stuff like that, there is a very, very, very good flight tracker that is there in the chat. If you are not following, hit exclamation mark track in the chat, and that will get you information on how to follow us. So that will put you on the Simaware website, which once I file this flight plan, we will be actually up on there. 1540, we are KSDF, and we are flying into KDOV, which is super exciting. It is a Boeing 747-800I. With I want to do it with cargo, but it will not load the aircraft correctly if I do it, which is very annoying. So I'm going to go ahead and configure that and get it all set up and ready to go. And then I'm going to generate and file the flight plan straight away. We do, in fact, it looks like at flight plan, sim brief, I think we are going to end up with ATC, which is a freaking beautiful thing. We are, in fact, going to end up with some ATC this evening, which is amazing. So routing today, as you can see, takes us out to the north at Louisville, and then basically skirting across Ohio, a little bit into Pennsylvania, before cutting through Maryland, Northern Virginia, and into Delaware. And Delaware is this really tiny piece of land right here. And yeah, I know it says passengers. I know it says passengers, and I know it's counting up. All right. We're just going to ignore the fact that it's passengers and just imagine that they're cargo. Okay. Passengers at the end of the day are just self-moving cargo. Okay. Anthony, you can vouch for this. Passengers are just self-moving cargo. Okay. Self-loading cargo. That's the only difference. If the plane was configured for cargo ops, we would do it as realistically as we possibly could, okay? This is how we get around it, all right? So, yeah, Dover Air Force Base, the weather is supposed to be really lovely on the way in. We're not really expecting storms on the other side of it, and the fact that we've got Indianapolis online for us is just amazing, absolutely amazing. Right, so let's go ahead and pre-file this on the network, and then I will go ahead and get us going. UPS 1540, and that's on there as well. Beautiful. That's filed, and then let's go ahead and get vPilot loaded up and ready to go as well. I am going to need your help, guys, because in terms of volumes and stuff, I have made several adjustments, but like I said, I really am going to need and want your help getting various things configured, and yeah, I knew you'd like that. Just to make sure that the volume levels are where we want them. And that things are not too crazy loud or crazy quiet for you. So let's get into the airplane here. We'll start to get things configured. Luckily, the Boeing 747 actually comes online really quickly for us, so it makes it extra specially easy. I lost all of my views, of course. Of course I did. Right as I need them is when I lose them. Right, there we go. Right, we're going to set this as view 2. Right, external power is on, and the bats, I know I want to put on pumps last. That's one of the very last things that go on there. Right, nav, we want to set all those across to nav, and we want the batteries. I never ever remember where the batteries are on this thing. I know that's that. Right, that's the cargo. That is the APU, the packs. Fuel and engines are here. Light panel, electronic controls, all of that. Do the bats also magically come on in the 7.4? I never ever freaking remember. Anyway, let's get our view straightened out here. And let's set that view 1. And then we'll do the PFD for view number 3 here. So we'll do this. And I love big, juicy, oiled up burgers. Pine Saw, thank you very much for the follow. And the what feels like a very cryptic first message. Good evening, hello, and welcome. Right, I think that is 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then there is no flight tablet. So all of it is done through the PFD here. So that makes it relatively easy. Right. Let me quickly set this up. Because settings. We want user ID, Britain DC active. Okay, so that is good to go, and that's ready to receive that. So if I go init request, which is, it should be on this page, but I'm assuming it's going to be on the root page. Root request. I'm requesting that in. And meanwhile, while we do that as well, Pin Saw, how are you doing? What have you flown lately? And feel free to share where you are located as well. We love to share who we are in the community and get to know you a little bit. So feel free to tell us who you are, what you're doing. 748. And it is a 748 there. Right, UPS 1540, we are connected. And we'll start to get some of this information through. Right, KSDF, that's going up there. Texas, glorious. Well, that's why you like barbecues. That's why you like a good old burger. It's from Texas. It's like the barbecue capital of the South. Love to see it. Well, welcome on in. Are you a flight uplink ready? All right, let's load it in. Are you a flight simmer or are you a flight sim fan? I mean, we're happy to welcome just about everybody aboard here. So never a dull moment on this side. Right, so we've got it in. Let's go ahead and execute the route. And we'll just double check that our routing has gone in correctly on the route page. Strap rod app, Lundy looks beautiful. All right, cool. Yep, so the legs page is set up correctly, but born in Puerto Rico. Oh, no way, dude, that is freaking amazing. KDSF, I am just working through getting a couple of things configured here in the FMC. So give me 2 seconds. SDF. It would really help if I type properly. Right. Init request is in. We will set up the zero fuel weight and get all of the rest of that configuration in here in just a second. Riding around in a rover. Riding around in a rover. I don't know if that went through properly. Give me just a second. If it didn't recognize the song, then it may not have taken it. But let's see what's going on. Let me reboot the software. Of course it did. Right, give me 1 sec, guys. I need to quickly do this. Would help if I configure this real quick. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to quickly ensure that this is done. Oops. Not that. 1 sec, guys. Sorry. This will make sure that song requests don't get glitched out. 7. That. Yep. Cool. All right. Fantastic. That's gone through. All right. Let me just double check that it's going to close, which it did. Would you? Yeah. All right. Cool. Right. That should have done the thing. That should have done the thing. Right. Call sign is UPS 1540. Let's go ahead and load that in, and then let's take a look here, because we should have existing flight detected. Yeah, that's come in nicely. Nice. Okay, fantastic. So routes in there, Volanta is all configured, call sign is updated in the corner there, and we are loading passengers as well, so we should be good to go on that side. Do this real quick, do this and this, because of course. Good deal. Beautiful. You love to see it. That's great. Don't forget to add the heavy. Yep. No, I know. I remember. I'm being a good pilot. I swear to God. I promise you. I'm doing all the things. I'm doing all the things. Right. We can close out of that. That's what we need. Here we go. OFP. And then let's pull up Navigraph as well at the same time while we're at it. Cool. All right, and then we will start to get the rest of the configuration in. So that was from me the other day. We're going to do this guy right here. Beautiful. It's in. So we are going to be flying today, June the 6th, 2024. UPS 1540 from Louisville, Kentucky over to Dover. Boeing 747-800 in UPS 1540. The expected weight at takeoff is going to be 274 tons with 250 tons at zero fuel weight, which means we are flying extremely light today. Our block fuel is going to be extremely low. Our expected run of fuel is like super duper low. It's like really low in the grand scheme of things. Like 24 tons of fuel is like absolutely nothing in the 747. So kind of crazy. No idea what all the buttons are for. That's the beauty of flight sim, my friend, is you get to learn all about what all the buttons do, how the plane works. I'll loosely talk through what I'm doing as I'm doing it, so that you get a better understanding of how we fly these birds around the skies. Cost index today is a 280, and our average winds, we're looking at 273 at 042. So looking really light winds in the sky, which is great. And then, of course, we go on to our routing. So our routing today, we're expecting runway 29 off at Louisville on the Strep 5 arrival with the Strep transition. And then for the arrival, we're on the Airlift 2 arrival into Dover, expecting runway 32. So I'll go ahead and actually plug all that stuff in immediately, so that we can start getting ready for departure, because I'm sure we want to get airborne as quickly as humanly possible, since we've got some new friends who are here in the chat. Right, 250.5 is the zero fuel, and then we've got reserves. I don't think we're carrying any extras today, so we'll pop that in. Cost index today, I said, was a 280, and that's going to go in there. And our flight level, that was the only thing that I did not see on the initial. Flight level 410. Yep, so that's already programmed in, ready to go. I think we'll make it all the way up there, but yeah, we'll just double check all of that is going to be in there as well. We'll run some automatic performance numbers in the plane, and we will take probably a flap 10 departure over in the 7-4. I think will be a safe one. And then our CG, I'll have the aircraft actually calculate what that looks like here in just a second. So we'll go menu, settings, and just double check that all of that is in. Weight and balance. Here we go. I think, has it loaded all of the... Let me just double check the load over here. So 0 fuel weight is there. And then the cargo weight should be... I'm just double checking our flight plan real quick. Is there a tutorial? There are some really great tutorials. If you look on YouTube, there are some absolutely fantastic resources to help get you off and moving. Payload, here we go. 38.5. So it will be 38500 and oop. That was not the right one. I need to adjust that. That's going to be different. 0 fuel weight is 250.5. Invalid. Of course it is. That's because it's not expecting that. So the payload is 3850, and that's going to go in there. Perfect. 3850. Okay, just double check the 0 fuel 250.5. I don't think you can enter the 0 fuel directly in there. Let me see how I can get it in there. Let's go 364 in there. And that takes us, yeah, we're pretty damn close. And then from a fuel perspective, I said it was, let me just plug the fuel number in here real quick. Fuel is 24.9, 24900. So 24900, and that puts the actual CG at 1765. So we'll go 17, and that goes there. And then we will be able to calculate our speeds once we get the departure in there. So at this point, this is where we are going to go ahead and get the APU up and running and start to get this puppy ready to go. So we'll go auto and start the APU. And we'll start to get the bird up and rolling and start clicking some other buttons in and around. We'll keep the packs off for now. And then we'll start to put the bleeds through as we get the rest of the stuff through. Right. Cool. Remember, 747-800 actually has a THADEC on board. So it makes it super, super easy to get things up and spinning by themselves. And we'll go in and we'll start plugging in our departure and so forth as well. Cool. Nice. That's looking good. That's looking very, very good. Excellent. Cool. Okie dokie. Right. Bum, 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 bum. Where in the world? What is the thing I am looking at? Oh, you're the best. Absolutely love you. Let's see. Where is? What was the thing I was looking for? What was the thing I was looking for, chat? V-Pilot, that's it. Right. Did they go offline? Did they just literally go offline? I'm going to be so... Of course they did. Literally as we were getting ready, so we don't have a score code or anything. Okay, well, I guess we are flying the route as we want because we now have no ATC. Love to see that. Okay, so let's bring this back. We will go, yes, strap 5, strap transition. So Sid is going to be the strap, and that's in there already. And then the arrival is the airlift. Okay, so yeah, strap transition, and we're expecting runway. It said runway 29. There's no reason to take runway 29. We'll just roll on runway 35. We're like right by 35 left. So why don't we do runway 35 left? And we will plan for that instead. So I'm going to go here. we are going to change runway to runway 35 left and add that to the route. How is 35 left not used? I guess 35 right then? Why are they not used for departures? What are you even talking about, Navigraph? What are you even talking about? Do you even know, bro? It says right here. You're so silly. 11 knots by 11 knots. We're absolutely fine to go ahead and take... You love to see it. Right, 35 left. That's what we're going to plan for. We will go departures, arrivals, depart. We will already go ahead and start programming this in key not active. What do you mean key not active? Key not active? What do you mean? I'm confused. Departure. Oh, it's not active on 2. Well, that's bloody annoying, isn't it? Right, okay, fine. So we'll go init, thrust, takeoff. And I'll put my takeoff speeds on 2 then. That's just annoying. Strap 5, strap transition. We're off on 3-5 left. And there we go. All right, let's execute on that. And then we will go departure, arrival, and airlift 2. And we'll expect the ILS. We'll continue to plan for runway 32. On the RNAV, which is just beautiful because this thing flies RNAVs beautifully, and we'll plan for that. Transition on the RNAV arrival is going to be more than likely we're coming in from the north side, so it's going to be a Lundy with the what's the transition onto the RNAV there. So let's go this. Let's go approach. RNAV, runway 32. It's going to go there. So let's go RNAV 32. Beautiful. And it's going to be the... Yeah, Merc is going to be our transition point. So there it is. And execute. Boarding is complete. Look at the timing. Look at the timing on that. That is just... beautiful. So we are all set and ready to go. APU should be up and running now. So let's go ahead and start to flip some switches. APU Gen 1 is available. So we'll go ahead and pop the APU gens on now. And we will start to auto. I think it's because of where we have the bats, which should be... Yeah, now we've shut the whole plane off. Wait a second. There we go. Okay, so now it should have everything else. Okay, fine. Now, if I go legs page, we have everything in there that we are supposed to. And I'm going to zoom the range out just a little bit, just so that we can see it. Yep, that's beautiful. And there is the strap departure. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all loaded in there, ready to go. We'll program the speed there in just a second. And then the initial climb out on the strap 5. We are off on 3-5 left climb, heading 350, intercept course 335 to row, and then proceed en route to strap, and top altitude is 5,000. So program 5 in there. So 5,000 is in the box, ready to go. We arm LNAV, VNAV, and get them programmed and ready to go. I don't know why LNAV's not arming. Flight directors can come on as well. And we can arm the also thrust in preparation. LNAV can go in now as well. And then we can get the command set, programmed, and ready to go. Last couple of things will be to get the altimeters in. And we'll start to get the rest of the systems all on here. Right, pumps are all on. We'll press all of these. So just make sure that they are on. Those can all come on now. The window heats can now come on as well. We'll go ahead and get the packs configured. And all of that is in the correct configuration. And all of the bus ties are in and good to go. So we are now essentially in a state where we are good to... Oops. If I disconnect the external power now, we should be on internal, which we are. And engine is in the shutdown configuration, and IRSC is in alignment. Why is IRSC still aligning? It should be in the correct configuration. Align mode. ILS. That's weird. Why is the IRS misbehaving? Anyway, while we do that, let's go ahead. TARA in there. We should be squawking mode Charlie, which we are. Beauty. And let's just double check that all of the things are good over here. And we need to be on 1, 2, 2, 8. 0 and put that in there. 122.8, and then I'll program in the CTAF frequency for Louisville next. .CTAF, and then .CTAF KSDF, and then we will also do ATIS for KSDF. We will get both of those. So 12420, 124420. That's going to be in there. Perfect. So CTAF is there. Regular Unicom is on there as well. We are ready for pushback. Let's get this puppy rolling. And you know what it's time for, everybody. Request, push, and start. And what we will do, I'm going to go ahead and turn the music up because we're going to go ahead and pause the alerts for departure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the alerts are now paused for departure, and we are getting organized and ready for a push of this absolutely beautiful bird. Yes, so am I. Okay, 5,000 is in the box. Let's go ahead and just double check what our ATIS was going to be. It says it's still requesting it. It's taking forever. We'll just pick it up from in here. 2970 is going to be in there. So 2970. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right, good stuff. Everything else is in there, and we've got takeoff speeds 138.140.160, flap 10, and thrust is all set and configured with our gross of 2754, which aligns with our flight plan as well. Let's just go ahead, check the OFP that it is in alignment, which it is. Estimated takeoff is 274. So we are good over there. I don't know where the controls went on the other side over there. There we go. Right. Cool. Right. We are good to push. And we are going to be pushing to... yeah, so what we want is we want to push the tail to the right and the nose to the left. Yes, ma'am. That one. Cool. Right. Well, it's a Boeing 747, so that means we can actually go ahead and start engines 3 and 4 together. Bosh and Bosh. Oh, and apparently I need to plug my mouse in. That is just glorious. There we go. Fantastic. And we'll start to get the engines started here in just a second. Right. Make sure all of my pumps are on, cross feeds are on. All of that is on. APU's on. Oh, that's not a good sign. That's definitely not a good sign. External power 2. Hello? Why is my... Did my APU not start? Did my... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's all gone. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Shit. That was supposed to happen. I had the batteries all engaged. Oops. She's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry. It's all good. It's fine. Nothing to see here. No, it's fine. Don't worry. Everything is fine. I promise. APU will be up and spinning any second now. I swear. Any day now. And there we go. See? I told you. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. There we go. See? Nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. See, engines are actually starting. We're fine. Oh, I need to set the parking brake. See? Oh, God. You lot have all completely distracted me. Yeah, and we can say that we've had a good engine start now. Fire truck, go away. There's nothing wrong. We're absolutely fine. There we go. See? Look, the engine started all by themselves. Everything is fine. Shush. It wasn't me. I didn't accidentally forget to have the battery switches enabled. APU Gen 1 is also on as well. And we'll go ahead and pull for engines 1 and 2. Shush. Shushy bush. There it goes. N2. I swear nothing happened. Nothing happened. It's all fine. It's all absolutely fine. Don't even imagine that it happened. It didn't. Absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Right. Can we get... Did I close ShareX? I guess I did. Hello? Why is... Hello? What? My keyboard just randomly shut off? Oh, that's why. Ah! It's all going on. Right, here we go. Flaps 1, 5, 10. Right, we've got power there. Everything is looking good. We will go ahead and set the trim. Trims are here. Where is it? It needs to be in the green band. Green band. There we go. We're in the green. Everything is looking good here. Fuel tank, engine, emergency lights, and WAI switch. So we'll get all of that here in just a second. It should... Right, APU can now come off. And the gens can go there as well. All is looking good across there. So let's go ahead and get our taxis, runways, nav, strobe, and logo. Wings can come on now as well. And then fuel tank, and I will go ahead and fix that in just a second. Did we call for good engine start? We did. Okay, wonderful. So we should be free and clear to taxi whenever we're ready, which we are. Beautiful. Right, sound of the sim. Can you guys hear the sound of the sim okay? Or is it kind of quiet? It does look good. It does sound good. Maybe I just need to turn... my music up just a little bit. There we go. Anyway, all the sounds up in general. Right, everything else is looking good over there. The infamous weather switch, which I always forget where on the damn panel it is. Seatbelts are on. Chime is... Oh, that's right, it doesn't work. We'll ding the cabin, even though it's just us on board. Here we go. It's the... I never remember which one it is. Never, ever, ever remember whether it's the 320 or if it's the... it's somewhere over here, isn't it? No, that's the weather radar. That's the TCAS. I can never, ever, ever remember it. Fuel tank, emergency lights, and WAI switches off. Right, tanks should be... I think that will be the crossfeeds. Emergency lights is on the light panel, which is... Emergency lights are on... That's your dampener. If anyone knows where the WAI switch is on the 7.4, please feel free to let me know. Right, auto on the wing, anti-ice. Everything else should already be configured in auto. Window heats in the on position. And then the emergency light should be locked and latched there. Cool, right, we are good to go. Doors are set to auto. Parking brake is set. I don't know why the IRS number C is on, but anyway. Right, let's get moving. Right, flaps are down in takeoff config. We're rolling. And let's go ahead and jump over to CTAF for Louisville. And Louisville traffic, UPS 1540 taxiing on. Where are we again? Close that. Zoom in. What taxiway are we? There we go. It's that one. Here we go. There we go. Sorry about that. Louisville traffic, UPS 1540 taxiing for runway 35 left via Bravo. Perfect. There we go. Right. We are moving and grooving. Right. We did have thrust configured in here as well. V2 was 160. Just try and fix that taxi route. Oh, look at that. Skills. 160, so 10 above 160 is 170. So we'll set IAS bug at 170. And then what else do we need to do? All of that is configured and ready to go. The magic button on the 7.4 is back here. So we should be good to go when we are ready. 5,000 set. 270 once, twice, 3 times. We are good to go. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, are you ready for takeoff? I sure am. Guys, I'm excited. You should be excited. Again, Soups, huge thanks for the extremely unexpected, but always highly appreciated raid. If you're still with us, hope you have a wonderful evening, if not, my friend. And we will see you again next time soon. Again, huge shout out for the raid. Super appreciate you. Love you to pieces. Right, we need set auto brake. And that is right there. So that's auto brake configured. Speed brake is in the arm detent. Auto brake RTO. That's showing there. We're good to go there. Wonderful. And this is Bravo. And we are going to be taxiing on Bravo all the way down to the end. So we'll taxi on to Bravo. Cool. And like I said, guys, if you do have any questions or you are interested in getting into flight simulation at some point and you have many questions and you don't know your left from your right, your forward from your back, your aft from your forward, happy to try and assist answering any questions that may arise. It's a beautiful bird, this one. I haven't flown the 7.4 in forever and a day. Even, like, in the sim or with you guys, it has been a hot, stinking minute. Right, there we go. Set the sound so I can hear it more clearly. And again, for those of you who are traveling to Las Vegas, I am attending FS Expo in 2 weeks. Very much looking forward to it. So that should be a lot of fun. Oh, good. She did put both of them in there with her. Good. Oh, I'm thrilled. Amber's here now, too. We got the whole gang. We got the whole gang. Right. And Louisville traffic, UPS 1540, taxiing onto runway 35 left, strap 5, departure, strap transition. Cool. Sim is performing absolutely beautifully at the moment as well. I have made a very slight tweak in the sim. We are now running the NVIDIA game filters instead of reshade, so it should significantly help with performance without changing the look of the sim from what we were originally getting with reshade. So sim performance should also be drastically improved. Well, on top of what we were already getting, but you know what I mean. Right, nice day here in Louisville. Right, let's go ahead and get lined up. I do like the way this thing taxis. I've always said I do like the way that the 7.4 taxis. And it's very easy to control considering how big she is. Makes me very much look forward to the 380 when that is set to drop. Oops. Hello. I don't know why it went to this screen. We'll go there. All right, what I was trying to do was this. And just get a final configuration check. Just make sure we're all set and ready to go. Right. Route programmed in. LNAV, VNAV armed. Route is checked. And let's go 50% power. And we'll go thrust ref. Toga. LNAV. And thrust set. Oh, that sound. Oh, that sound. Absolutely beautiful. You love it. Oh, there's 120. We are light today. So I suspect it's going to be a very quick and easy rotation. There we go. Yeah, literally just straight up. Oh, don't tell me we... Oh, the... what was that? What was it saying? I can't even see what that says. Call... What? Incomplete norm? Oh, checklist incomplete norm. Oh, that's fine. I don't care. There we go. Make the turn. Out to the north. It's because this thing has built-in checklists. That's why. And we will go ahead and whack command immediately. And I start the gear down. Get positive rate, climb gear up. See, I was so distracted that I didn't even get the gear up. There we go. Look at that. She's an absolute beaut. And we're going for thrust climb, so we can even go flap 5. And Louisville traffic, UPS 1540, 3,800, climbing 5,000, strep for our next waypoint, Louisville. It's 1,000 to run. And we are quickly going past the next stage, so we'll bring flaps all the way up and go for acceleration. And we're on direct for row at 5,000. Then once we clear the waypoint over at row, we'll continue climb all the way up for flight level 410. Oop. Freaking mouse acceleration here. There we go. And there it goes. Beautiful. So we'll follow the path out. There's the restriction, and we are good for climb. It's 5,000, and we'll do a flight level change and hit VNAV, and off we go. And there's the climb. Climb, baby, climb. There we go. Off on our way. Oh, my God. She is climbing like a freaking rocket because we are unbelievably light. Okay. Freaking SpaceX status over here. Climbing like a freaking rocket ship out of here. See you, Louisville. Second time in a little while I've actually flown out of Louisville. I did it off stream the other day, and we haven't flown in the while streaming to Louisville. I'll clear the caution, and it's again because I didn't go through the checklist. Ooh, did we get an auto delete message? Ooh, okay. Wait, who did it auto time out? Hang on. Do I have something in the mod log where I can see that? Does it say who? Oh, it was a bot? Oh, amazing. Oh, so it did what it was supposed to do. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, one of those buy viewer links. Oh, I love this thing. I love the Waze bot. It's awesome. All right, yeah, I don't know why IRSC is not showing, because we are missing the we're missing this, which is really weird. I've never had that happen before. Very weird. But we're doing the right thing. It is climbing. We're at 12,000. You know what that means, chat. We'll unpause the alerts. And we'll bring the sound of the sim down. And resume the music. Big dubs. Big dubs. There we go. Got some nice music playing. You can hear me properly. How are the levels? Are the levels all good? And we'll go ahead and switch over to Unicom now. Absolutely spectacular. What was that? What was that I just saw? I don't know. I just saw something. Right. Cool. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, I think we're in a good state. Delta, since you're here, I did get a chance to look at your screenshots that you took, by the way. Absolutely. Oh, sorry, not screenshots. The photos that you sent over. Absolutely amazing. Holy cow, that looked so good. So nice. I'm sure you had the most amazing sequence of flights. I'm just trying to make some tiny adjustments here, because I know now that I'm sitting like a little bit further back. Story time. Okay. I'm here. I'm here for story time. You know that. Right. Standard once, twice, 3 times. We are good to go. Was sat on the 350 when they started engines, then they stopped them, then started, then stopped. I was like, sat there like, what the fuck? Sorry, hang on. What's the... Wait, is my... Oh, that's right. My voice mod thing isn't working. Hang on one sec. Sorry. Let me boot this up while we talk. Engineer comes out and says engine fault. Was like, oh my god, no, don't put me on a different aircraft. Facts. There we go. Okay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever that was, don't do that again. That was bad. There we go. Okay. That's better. Now you guys can actually hear. Sorry for the noise. Anyway, engineer comes out, says engine fault. No, don't put me on a different aircraft. Sat there for 3 hours at the gate. Shocking. Whilst being fed free food and drinks because business. I was so drunk before we even took off. Yes! Massive dubs. Massive dub. That is hilarious. Oh my god. I can only imagine, and I'm assuming they were able to get it cleared at the gate. Oh, I'm sure of it. I'm sure you were just like, yeah, this is like the best thing ever. And the best thing because, you know, they probably were just like, how do we make our business class as happy as possible? Oh yeah, that's right. All we have to do is feed them. That's freaking amazing. Right, checklists. There we go. Right, we'll go normal checklist. Passenger signs, MCP, takeoff, CDU, trim, taxi. Right, before start checklist. We've got before taxi. This is all done. I forgot that this had a checklist system. Before takeoff, flaps are all done. After takeoff, flaps, landing gear checklist is complete. After takeoff is done. Then we've got the send checklist. Checklist incomplete norm. I already did. Oh, do you want the pre-flight one too? Right. Like 40 degrees C, literally had, literally run to the gate, made it to your flight. Oh my god, that's right, because you were changing. That's right. Did a full aircraft reset. I don't know what was involved, to be honest. Yeah, it depends on what the engine fault was. Yikes. Oh, that's of course, because Abu Dhabi is like, it has a very strange configuration. I did forget about that. There we go. And that overrode that checklist. Right. Takeoff speeds, we're all in. What else? Flaps. All right, cool. All right, override checklist. Override. That's all done before override. There we go. That cleared it. Cool. All right, excellent. Checklist is all done. Descent. There we go. Cool. Good job, Boeing 747. Keep me on my toes. Oh, 30 seconds to spare. Yeah, Ali and I had that experience. But it was flying Southwest out of DCA, and it was a nightmare. We got to security with an hour and 40 minutes to wait. And we got to security, and there was over an hour long wait. We ended up putting our hands up and said, hey, we are literally going to miss our flight if we don't get through security. They rushed us through, and we bolted from the security to the aircraft, and we made it literally minutes before they were about to close the gate. The hilarious thing was we were going down for a wedding, and so the next flight going out was like 10 in the morning, so we would have been late to the wedding. So yeah, been there, done that, got that t-shirt, know how that feels. It is the most awful feeling ever. Being late or running late for an aircraft and having to run to your gate is objectively one of the worst experiences ever. And also, I love Alison dearly. Don't you dare. None of you share that I said this. She is a absolute time, like, she is very obsessive with time. She was about ready to kill me over the whole thing. security at Abu Dhabi is the most relaxed thing ever you've ever experienced. Guy wasn't even looking at the X-ray machine at all. I don't know whether that's like reassuring or terrifying all at the same time. It's such a panic moment. Always, like, literally, as they're about to close the door, and it's like, well, they had the doors closed on us once, but they were nice and let us through, luckily. Billy, you got extremely lucky, because very seldomly will they open that door. And most of the time when they close the door like that, it's because what's it? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you even. Actually, she knows, and she would tell you probably the same thing that I just did. But anyway, yeah, she was about ready to kill me over that whole thing. It was bad. It was really, really bad. I was like, oh no, please. Oh no, please. Oh no, please. So yeah, we were fine. In fairness, we were actually like totally fine. And we ended up getting on the plane. We were nearer the back, which is something that we don't tend to enjoy. And you know, the nice thing is with Southwest is free seating, so you just pick whatever the hell seat that you can get available. Luckily, there were 2 open seats next to each other, like further back in the plane. We were just like, thank God. Because all we wanted to do was sit together. We wouldn't have cared otherwise. Just like, please let it be 2 open. Anyway, from this point forward, we have always got to the airport early, and we've always paid for early bird, because that A position on Southwest is like gold. So yeah, we absolutely like worth its weight in gold every single time. We're like, yes. Never like to be seated aft. I hate it. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it. Yeah, I either prefer forward of the center of gravity, or like on the wing line, like the first third of the wing. So either just on the engine or forward. But yes, very lucky somehow. Yeah, what was that? That must have been a little while ago. That must have been a little bit ago, because I don't remember you ever saying that story. And also, where was that? Wouldn't have thought, but yes, one of our flights for our marriage certificate. That's right. Oh God, yes, that's the story I remember. Yeah. That one I 100% remember. That one I remember. Was it the same one? Was that the exact same story? If it was, that's hysterical, because I don't think I knew that part of it. That's genuinely hilarious. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, usually, so we, majority of the time, hilariously, because we tend to fly them a lot here on stream, we tend to fly JetBlue. So JetBlue is usually the first choice, and then number 2 is Southwest. So if a JetBlue flight is unavailable, then we'll fly Southwest. And 99.999% of the time, when we're flying JetBlue, we're either in the even more room cabin, because extra foot room never hurts anyone, but also it's very comfortable, and it gets you forward of the wing. But also on JetBlue, the emergency exit even more room seats are slightly less expensive than the forward cabin even more room seats are. And because I have the JetBlue card, I get priority. Priority is so nice. Priority is great. I highly recommend. But yeah, when we go to Vegas in 2 weeks, we're actually, I say that, chat, we're probably going to recreate that flight, by the way. That flight is probably going to be the anniversary stream on the 15th. So we're going to do BWI to Vegas, which is a 5-hour and 40-minute flight on Saturday, June 15th. So that is very, very likely going to be what we do. So as you can imagine, I am rather excited about it. Right, let's very quickly, because yeah, like I said, I was going to I need to formally announce what the intentions are. I've been working a little bit in the back end to make sure that I have all the bits and pieces that I need. I've been making sure that I have all the bits and pieces that I need in order to do the thing and get it fully configured and stuff. But anyway, so yes, the idea will be that, oh, you'll probably miss most of that. Why apologize? First of all, never apologize. Second of all, there's no mandate that you have to be in every one of my streams. You know, I appreciate and love you. But yeah, June 15th. It's either the 15th or the 16th. I need to double check on Allison's calendar. But anyway, regardless, we are going to celebrate affiliate anniversary. It's going to be a charity stream. I'm going to have benefits for all of you, which is going to be amazing. It's going to be great. We're going to raise money for charity, celebrate my birthday, affiliate stream. What else? It's going to be fun, though. There's going to be a lot of things. Obligated, but that's also our anniversary. Listen! I didn't pick the day, you did. Actually, in fairness, I hit affiliate on your anniversary in 2020. So your anniversary was a blessing in disguise. And then hilariously, so fun fact, I've never actually celebrated a Twitch affiliate anniversary on stream or off stream. Go to sleep. Yes. Thank you. Delta, you're an absolute legend. By the way, if you want to chat about flight hardware or anything like that, and you want to get into flight simming, because you know I'm all for it, let's chat in Discord, because obviously now our DMs are open. I will send you some recommendations, but you have a wonderful evening. Have a lovely one, and I will catch up with you on the flippity-doo. You have an amazing rest of your evening, my friend. So there we go. We are just about to cross over Ohio. Yeah, for sure. Give you a shout, loads. But yeah, no, honestly, even if you're on outdated hardware, you can get it to run. Ooh, I see an airport. What airport is you? What airport is you? Is that Columbus out there? What is it? No, it's Dayton. That is Dayton Airport. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Billy! What are you doing? Wait, StreamerBot, what are you doing? Hello? StreamerBot, what are you doing? Did you even capture that action? I unpaused the alerts. Did you? Okay, well, we're replaying that. What are you doing with your life, sir? And I was just saying that to you, Billy. But yes, you're an absolutely amazing human being. Thank you very, very much. Let's get that replayed. It updated there, but it didn't play the actual sub. So let's go ahead and get that going now. You're amazing. I love you. And that got us to 25% of the new sub goal. Absolutely. What? Christ? No, that is incorrect. That is Delta, not Christ. Excuse you. Let me just double check why StreamerBot decided to do that. We will go right here. Riki. Why in the world? Riki. There we go. That's better. I don't know why it decided to do that. Anyway. Dayton Airport is very nice. You know, never been. We've driven through Dayton, Ohio. Accidentally. But yeah, that is truly hilarious. Truly hilarious. Anyway, Billy, thank you for the gifted sub. That was very sweet of you. Love you to pieces, my friend. You know it. You know it, you know it, you know it. How is everybody else doing, though, this fine Thursday? There's the turn. Finally making the turn out for the east here as we come over Columbus. We'll pull this as well. So we'll start planning for our arrival as well in a little bit, because it's gonna be a very quick flight, this one. So like, yeah, when we're about halfway through here, that's when we'll go ahead and start planning out for the arrival into Dover. Yeah, so this is a real life flight. IRL flight. I was saying in chat earlier when we were on the ground with the Boeing 747, this is a real world flight. It is actually flown every couple of days. It's almost like a stopping point for UPS before it goes across the Atlantic. So here you can actually see it goes usually either over to like Ramstein over from Dover or from various other places. But yeah, usually that's where it goes. But yeah, real world route, real airline. It's really cool that this plane actually goes, you know, such a big plane flies into a military base, but totally makes sense that UPS also does cargo ops for the military and requires a big, heavy airplane to do it. So yeah, hour and 30-minute real-world 748 US route with UPS. I was like, the minute I saw it, I was like, I was casually looking. Oh, actually, you know what? This would be a fun exercise, right? So you guys have maybe wondered how I go about planning all of my flights on stream. And kind of the process that I go through to do the flight planning. So why don't I take you kind of through the process of what I do? So first things first is I use this, actually. I use Flight Radar for majority of my flight planning. One, it shows very, very, very beautiful detail. What flights are out there, what routes are out there, and all kinds of things like what aircraft are actually currently flying, where are they flying, who are they not flying over. I think it's pretty apparent which countries certain planes are not flying over and why they might not be flying over. So it's always interesting to kind of see what real world routes look like and how they operate and stuff, which is really cool. So the one that I personally, or the way that I like to do this is I will go in, for example, like I knew for a fact I wanted to do cargo operations. So the very first thing that I could do is I could go in here and I could search like UPS and show the fleet. And I could see what aircraft they fly. So I knew I wanted to fly the 748, and I could individually pick one of the aircraft and see what they've done lately. But the more fun way to do it is like once I figured out what airline I would be interested in flying, I then go over to the routes tab and I can actually go in and I can see all the routes from the different airports that this airline operates. And so from here, you can see, like, if I was to pick, for example, Miami, say we want to do a Miami flight somewhere, we can then see exactly where it is that they're flying to. So obviously, like, Louisville is the main and central hub for everything UPS. But from Miami, they also fly into Central and South America. So we can see that one of the flights is Miami to Bogota down here. And we can see that this flight, in fact, is operated by Boeing 767. So this is the easiest way for me to actually kind of figure out what plane to do, how to do it. Let's pick another thing. Let's say Southwest, right? Go over Show Fleet. Go to the Routes tab. And then from here, I can see the entire route map. And then from there, because I know what the hubs for Southwest are, and the biggest reason I know what the routes are for, or at least what the I know what the hubs are for Southwest because I'm part of the virtual airline. So BWI is one of them. Fort Lauderdale is another. Love Field is another. Houston Hobby is another. I think LA is another. Is it Minneapolis or one of the one? Yeah, that's it. Midway in Chicago is another big one. So once you kind of know what the hubs are, because obviously Southwest operate on a hub and spoke system, you can very quickly figure out, okay, well, so I want to go, say, let's do a midway flight. And then from here, I can see, okay, so obviously tons of options on the map, but then you can actually organize these by distance as well. So from within the United States, we can see that one of the shortest routes is this one. So Southwest 206, which is right, where did I see it? Right here, yeah. Flight 206 is a 737-800, 737 MAX 8, which departs out of Midway into Atlanta. So that would be how I would plan that. They might be a song request. Well, thank you. Know that going to Louisville? Yeah, exactly. So UPS obviously is a major UPS hub. What's the one which is for FedEx? I'm trying to remember what the hub is for FedEx. I don't remember whether it will say it on the website or not, to be honest. FedEx show fleet. I don't remember if you, by going this way, if it tells you no, it doesn't, unfortunately. So yeah, it tells you the fleet, but then if you go to the routes tab, I think it will give you, yeah, so I want to say it's somewhere in Tennessee. Memphis is the hub of FedEx. So majority of their flights go in and out of Memphis. So as you can see, like Memphis goes to Japan, South Korea, South Asia, Hawaii, and then Hawaii all the way down to Australia, and then from, yeah, so wait, why does it say Oakland to Hawaii for Honolulu? Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, there's like a bunch of Honolulu flights out there, but then there's like a bunch out here that are missing. So I don't know why it's showing Sydney for FedEx if they're not currently actively flying down to Sydney. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, Billy, is this the song that you were trying to request? And then I realized it was absolutely the song that you were trying to request. And speaking of, yeah, 737. So yeah, this is essentially like how I do a lot of my flight planning. And we can close down that, and we'll minimize that a little bit and get that all organized. There we go. And then let's pop back in here. How are we tracking? So we are about, and I can go ahead and hit the prog tab, and we can see where we are for 129 nautical miles, and then there's top of descent. So we're top of descent just before. So we will be arriving at top of descent here within the next maybe 20-ish minutes. Yeah, it's about 120-ish miles out to IHD here. Usually in the progress, or at least the performance page, it does say. But yeah, we've already programmed that in. Legs is already loaded there, ready to go. Oh, I was literally about to say, I wonder if we're going to get ATC. All right, let me go ahead and I'm going to quickly pause this so that we can get onto Cleveland, and then we will resume. Oops, if I can get over to the radio panel here. Frequency is 119875. 119875, and we'll switch.
Yes, we're descending to 5,000 and turn left heading 210. You said American 249. Respect vectors for the file.
8-4.
Now let me just double check the audio settings, because I'm sure they are coming through quite loud for you guys as well.
Cleveland Center, KDOV United 1411, requesting clearance to Newark.
Let me just see this real quick.
United 1411, Cleveland Center, hello, XWDC.
And who is it that I'm listening to? It's Cleveland. And Cleveland, good evening. UPS 1540, flight level 410, easterly heading.
UPS 1540, Cleveland Center, hello, SWAT 3032 ident.
3032 ident, UPS 1540. Right, so let's just quickly do that, and then we will, oops, resume that. So it's 3032 ident, 3032 ident. Cool. And just wait for ATC.
Good evening, Jet 1049 at level 10, climbing to 30.
Blue 1049, Cleveland Center, hello, climbing 10, flight level 310.
Climbing maintain 310, Jet 1049.
UPS 1540, radar Canada 30 and half west of Bel Air, flight level 410, welcome for.
Cool. All right, you got us. That's everything we need. Beautiful. We got it. We got some service. There are the thunderclouds, or the clouds that are slowly moving, producing some lovely storms over our area at the moment, which you love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Right. TTS is working. All that is working. I am a little worried that your gifted sub earlier didn't go through properly.
Clear to Lundy.
You want us to direct Lundy? Okay. Direct Lundy, UPS 1540. All right, cool. It's always nice to get a direct.
JetBlue 147, contact
We will
Toronto,
take it.
125.77 connect.
He's just giving us a very nice little direct there.
147, good night.
Cool. We'll take it. Why not? Spin that bird around. Let's get it.
249, descent maintain 3,000 fuel off your 12 to 1 o'clock, 17 miles for front side.
Outstanding. All right, cool.
We don't have the airport inside American 249.
American 249, descent maintain 3,000.
You love to see it.
Yeah, and descent maintain 3,000.
Cool. Looking good. Looking good.
American 249, fuel should be off your 1 o'clock.
Right. Sorry, I was just double checking our routing and all the rest of that good stuff. So we are looking good here. Cool. All right. Awesome.
We have the runway
right. So for that
clear for the visual approach, runway 23.
That did not come through.
Clear for the visual approach, runway 23, American 249.
I hate the controls. I hate the controls. I hate the fact that they're like reversed. Or like reversed from like what I'm used to.
And primary 4 to 11 cross my power and maintain 16,000, Buffalo
There we go.
altitude 2955.
16,000.
I need to get the wing
primary
views
4211
like
there.
fully
We got the
configured and
altimeter.
stuff, but
Papa Victor 219.
a little bit challenging.
2955.
You know, I kind of do want to cycle that to align it, but I don't know if it's gonna. You're flying to your home airport, Nate Dog Gaming. Dude, that's awesome. That is so rare to like, especially for like an interesting route like this. Oh, how'd you do? That was a lovely little follow. Nate Dog Gaming, thank you so very much for the follow. Yeah, you live in Louisville. Okay. We're actually doing the reverse. So we actually just took off out of Louisville with UPS. I thought you were saying we had you lived near Dover in what's it called, in Delaware. So that's why I was like, wait. Are you a Kentuckian or a Delawarean? That's amazing, though. You love to see it. Whereabouts in the Louisville area? Are you like in the city or just outside? Because it's kind of funny. My brother-in-law lives in Louisville, and he is just outside the city on the east side, like kind of east-southeast. Oh, you miss Louisville? But that's awesome.
For left taxi for your Juliet.
I mean, Louisville is fun. Louisville is fun. I mean, it's a fun place to visit, but I mean, genuinely, I just a little bit outside, like 15 minutes south of the SDFD. Okay, I know exactly. Yeah. So you're on the like south end. Very cool. Welcome aboard. Love having you here. I don't know if we'll do the return tonight. I don't know. It depends on. It honestly depends on how late we arrive. If we arrive early enough, I would absolutely love to do blah 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 blah. We're 410. Flight level 410. But yes, if just mute this up. But yeah, if if we land early enough, then I will 100% do a return back to Louisville. But if we end up getting in late, then I will probably just do the one flight and call it a day. So we'll wait and see. We're gonna kind of see what the timing is as we get a little bit closer into Dover.
UPS 1540 cross Lundy and maintain file level 290.
At Lundy 290 UPS 1540. Right. So let me just make sure. Lundy, we have that restriction in 290, which we do. So we'll go ahead and plug 290 at Lundy, and we will get the descent going when we are. Where is you? There it is, 290. Cool. And I don't actually know. Blah, 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 blah. And close that. Right, lots of questions coming through. I used to live in the area a little bit ago. Downs, how's it using VATSIM? Been thinking about trying it out. I've been a VATSIM user now for like 3-ish years since I rejoined flight simulation, and I have loved every single bit of it. Does take a little bit of getting used to, so if you're not familiar with the language, I highly recommend either, like practicing on like YouTube and things like that, or alternatively, if you guys are like planning on getting into a flight simulation, doing anything like that, there are great apps out there that you can use to help practice. So if you're good with the lingo and down with the lingo, then it's definitely something that I could see a lot of people having success with. So yes, highly recommend if you're familiar with, but yeah. Sorry, go get your little one all cuddled snugly up for bed and give him a big old smooch for me, would you?
Boston, seriously.
Give him a big old smooch for me.
I'm at Kilo Victor November Whiskey.
Cool.
Sandwich
All right.
Airport,
Descent
Northwest Ohio.
checklist. We'll do a quick recall. It wants me to do a recall. Recall. Where's the recall? Recall.
United 1411.
All right, recall checked. Auto brake. We are gonna do auto brake 3 for this. Landing VREF and minimums. We will go ahead and just quickly smack in some performance for landing. So I think we'll go flap 30 because it is a relatively short runway. So we'll do a 141 landing.
Number 45 yeah, that's not my airspace. That's
minimums. We are on an on-av arrival. You're waiting on Billy? You're waiting on Billy? Fair enough. Minimums for this is 276 feet. How, by the way, guys, how are the levels with ATC, the music, and me? Is it too much, or is it just right?
Thanks for the help with the emergency day.
276. There we go. Okay, 276 on the borrow is set, and the approach briefing.
Number 681 Golf Hotel.
So we are going to be on the airlift 2, which will get us at Lindy at flight level 290, and then following it in, following here, and then past the airport. We're actually going to overfly the airport and swing it all the way around. ATC is slightly louder than you and the music, is it?
All right, clear to...
Okay, give me one sec, guys.
Charlie Yankee, Oscar, Oscar...
I can actually limit that a lot more.
Direct to Rock, then direct, up to 4,000, departs with you, 722, one in the box for 1 Golf Hotel.
Number 1 Golf Hotel, repeat correct. And Delta 1486, clear airspace to South Indy, South line, frequency change approved.
Delta 1486, good day.
How is that? How's that? Is that better? That should be significantly quieter for you guys. Which model of the 747 is this? This is the Boeing 747-800I. So this is the UPS 747-800I. Better, but can barely hear ATC now. All right, you tell me when. Hang on one second. All right, let's just double check. Yep, we are indeed descending now. So good. I love this. All right. How is that?
Hello there.
Hello there. Nate Dog, hello there.
United 1411 radar contact, say out to you passing.
Oh, and by the way, guys, we are tracking. So do you have a yoke and all that jazz? I have, I do have a joystick. It is, I can't really show it because the way my camera angle is at the minute. But yes, I do. Did he give us a handoff yet or no? And Washington is online. Interesting. Oh, we are going to get a handoff here. Also, the song, yes. Song is a good one. Cool. Oh, amazing. This is going to be good fun. Because we're going to go over to Washington Center now as well. So, yep, VREF we're okay on. And we'll go ahead and whack on...
The wind and Pontiac is 27019 gusts 280 approach request.
So we are looking good.
You can expect that.
Looking good, looking good. All right, and it looks like the IRS that was out earlier.
1540, contact Washington Center 133.72, connect.
Over to 13372 for Washington, UPS 1540. Thanks for the service. We'll see you.
Number 23, Charlie Yankee 2.
Call 133725. It's my buddies over at Washington now. 133725.
100, same, push. 100, Washington Center, push crew to advise right taxi, runway 19. Look out 500.
Are you running Dover to JFK after? Wasn't planned on it. If anything, the return, but we'll see. We'll take a look.
Washington, Southwest 1137, climbing through 27,000 for 350 direct order.
Southwest 1137.
There we go.
Washington Center, Roger. Maintain level 350.
And we need to be between flight level 180 and 150. Washington, good evening. UPS 1540 overhead Lundy, flight level 290.
UPS 1540, Washington Center, Roger. Descend pilot's discretion, maintain level 240.
Descend and maintain 240, pilot's discretion, UPS 1540. 240. Cool. Cool. 240. Plug that, and away we go. Are you running? Sorry. If you're running the return, I'll side by side. Does that mean you're going to come on VATSIM and learn all the lingo and do all the lingo and do all the things? Yes, you are. You're going to come on VATSIM for the very first time. You've been practicing, I hope, right? Right. We're gonna put you to the test. I think we're gonna put you to the test. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Beauty, you try. Aw, you try for me. Oh, you're so sweet. Baby's first words on VATSIM, right? Seriously. It's amazing. Right. We are now high. I need to do a flight level change. Let's get this puppy down, shall we? Yeah, decel. I don't know why it decided to. She didn't necessarily like that restriction there, but it's okay. We'll do a flight level change and we'll descend through it. So let's pull some speed brake. And CC Center United 604 requesting. It's okay. Speed brakes will do quite a lot in this aircraft. I mean, she is not exactly. She isn't exactly the slipperiest bird. So do I have anything else? I did have beginner's quiz. So if you've done the beginner's quiz and you're familiar with the terminology and you're feeling comfortable, my only recommendation, of course, for like VATSIM and that is to ensure that you do not log into somewhere like Heathrow or JFK or somewhere that is insanely busy. Oh my god, I love for your very first time. So yeah, so long as you don't do that and you log into somewhere that isn't gonna, absolutely destroy the controller if you have questions in that for the very first time, then you're good to go. There is currently no controller over in Louisville. So JFK.
Washington pushes your discretion.
Like I said, if anything, we may do the return. I honestly, it's like 9 o'clock, and the flight was not too bad at all. Oh, speed brake, yeah.
Call to work.
There you go.
JetBlue 714, direct call to.
We're a little bit on the high side here, but I think we should be fine.
122, stand by for push. I'll call you back.
Roger, stand by.
You got 1540, descend and maintain level 200.
200 UPS 1540. All right, perfect. Yeah, we're gonna basically do some step climbing.
Runway 33 left. Runway 33 left. Clear to land.
There we go. And we'll do flight level change here as well. Just because we are following, so we're basically not following the restrictions here. So he's just kind of descending us outside of the RNAV, which is fine.
1435 Jacksonville Center is closing. Frequency change crews, yeah.
Oh. Are they closing up?
592 Jacksonville Center is closing. Frequency change crews, yeah.
Oh, Jax is closing. Got it. Okay. That makes sense. All right. After this song, I'm going to go ahead and pause the alerts for arrival into...
122, push on a keel is approved, expect 19.
Let's add a little bit of speed brake here as well, just to speed that up. Because, yeah, if we can get to Bubby at flight level 200, then we should be okay. All right, let's go ahead and pause the alerts for landing, which will also pause.
Did I miss the handoff?
There we go. Beautiful.
Frequency change crews. See ya.
Cool.
Yeah, 2172 taxi, ramp via Zulu.
Right, there we go. Okay, and you guys should have ATC shouldn't be nearly as bad. Still trying to balance the audio a little bit, guys. So if you find that something needs to be adjusted, please do let me know. There's 1,000 to run. Cool. All right, so we should be relatively balanced there. So ATC should be balanced with the sound of the aircraft. So we should be okay. But guys, seriously, if things do sound out of whack for whatever reason, just let me know. Cool. My channel, there it goes. Beautiful. Looking good. Love it. Have a good one. Okay. Perfect.
Center flathead 2 spot 3 at DCA ready taxi.
Cool. All right, we'll flight level 200.
Flight 2 runway 19er taxi via Juliet cross runway 15.
And we'll see if we can get further. Otherwise, we're just going to end up getting vectored all the way around, which I'm fine with. But again, I just kind of like to know.
Fly 100 Washington runway 19 taxi via Juliet cross runway 15. Follow your company.
Cool.
Company to 19 via Juliet cross 15.
Yeah, and we got plenty of room to run because it basically we're going to be at flight level. We would be at flight level 130 pretty much the entire way across Woolley and Swan anyway, which are both departure points for Washington. So he probably wants to keep us a little bit higher on the path here anyway. But this is literally putting us right overhead, like the Washington area. This is the Shenandoah Valley right here. This right here is what's it called? West Virginia. Yeah, it's the restriction is flight level 130. The last waypoint that I'm literally just flying over, so I'll take whatever you give me.
I'll get back to you someday.
Sorry, clarification. Flight level 130 over Martinsburg is the current restriction, but like I said, I'm happy to take whatever you give. Right. Cool. All right. He knows. I know. I think we're in good shape over here. Yeah, no problem at all. I was just letting you know the restriction is flight level 130 overhead Martinsburg, but there's no restriction after that, so I'm happy with whatever you give me.
Okay, Roger.
It's a RNAV all the way down. All right, cool. He knows. I know. We're on the same page. He's going to keep me high, but that's fine because I can vector out on the other side of that GPS arrival. It's going to throw me out to the south regardless, so we have to do a couple of circuits to get us down. Past that, my next waypoint is Woolley.
actually, yeah, you're right. EBS 1540, just descend to maintain 13,000.
13,000, we should make it by Swan, UPS 1540. Perfect. Right, so we'll go ahead. 15, and he'll be happy with that because that puts me outside of the Washington airspace anyway. 150, and we'll pick up the flight level change there, and we will add a little bit of speed brake. We'll go normal checklist, and the approach checklist is altimeters, which we will set here in just a second, which is not to him. It's going to be over here. We're going to go dot. Yep, that's fine. I'll pop them away. Since you don't want them out, that's fine.
2499, Court 20, bullet advice.
ADIS Dover. Oops. KDOV. KDOV. Gimme. I don't know if it's going to give me an ADIS, but that's fine. It's still loading. It's thinking about life. This is cool, though. Yeah, so it's pretty much going to spit us out here, and then we'll swing all the way around, which, again, perfectly fine with. Yeah, so Washington should now be kind of to the south of us, which it is. Yay! There's the Potomac River. I see there is Dulles Airport right there. There's Dulles. There's Washington. Basically, right the other side of the cloud base over here. So looks like we're going to be passing this to the north, which is great. Cool. Okay. Dover. 2953. 2953. Let's do it. 29,000 run. See, I knew we would get there. 5-3.
Number 350 Victor, it's all moderate to severe precipitation, 12 o'clock and about 20 miles west if you need deviations.
Cool. All right, looking good. There's the clouds there on that side. Looking good. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's very neat. Oh! Okay, cool. New features. New features and stuff. Cool. Okay. It's looking good. Yeah, I don't...
427, contact Cleveland Center 134, crashing 119.87, 1987.
I'm gonna say, wait, please don't. Please don't. There we go. Cool. All right.
Reduce Mach point 75.
There we go. There's Woolley, which is one of the waypoints for Washington, which is to the north.
Expect the LD Zulu runway 19 approach.
Expecting LD Zulu 19,
American 122, runway 19, clear for takeoff.
Cool.
running 19,
Yeah.
clear for takeoff, American 122.
Fly high 2, clear direct J-dub. Direct J-dub, fly
Do,
high 2.
do, 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 do,
Fly high
do.
100, you're in our contact, climb maintain full 23, air crashing 210, say altitude leaving. 4,000.
320. Oh, sorry, runway 32 over here at. Look at that. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm freaking stoked for this approach. 12,000 feet runway. I mean, come on. Talk about like crazy displace threshold here. And we'll try and vacate by Charlie or Delta, but we'll aim for Golf, worst case scenario, which is perfectly fine.
You said direct Phoebes?
All right, this puts us over at Swan. Beauty. Love it. This is looking good. So another question, is there any training that you do for the VATSIM network? So there is no formal training. You can do a little bit of... Sorry. You can do a little bit of training. There is like various courses. There's BWI, by the way. There it is. BWI is right there. So yeah, you can. There is an exam that you can take. But quite honestly, I think your best bet is watch a couple of tutorials on YouTube, and then jump on the network and try. But like I said, so long as you're not necessarily jumping on the network at somewhere like Heathrow and expecting an amazing experience first time, then yeah, you are, in my mind, good to go. So this arrival, oh my god, this arrival is long as hell. We're basically right overhead downtown Baltimore, and we've still got several miles to run on the other side of Delaware here. Yep, look, as downtown Baltimore right there. Crazy. Crazy. What an arrival. Absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. Sadly, that bridge no longer exists. So sad, but yeah, that bridge is no longer there. But yeah, crazy. Freaking crazy. What an arrival, though. So have to join at a gate. Yes. They will tell you when and when not to start engines. So rule of thumb with the States and flying in the States is push and start is at your discretion, and then calling for taxi. So for example, if you're pushing back off the gate onto an uncontrolled ramp, then you will do that at your own discretion without further instruction. But if you are pushing out onto an active taxiway, you will have to call for that request. So take a look at your chart. It should update you on what and what not you should be backing onto. But yeah, rule of thumb is push and start your own discretion. That pilot is not responding, and I think...
243, sure about that, go ahead.
243, clear direct Quartz.
Sorry about that again.
Cool.
South 395, under contact, Columbia SIP.
And we're going to pretty much swing around here. And Washington, UPS 1540. We're overhead Swan, still at flight level 130. Would love a little further.
UPS 1540, your altitude indicates 15,000. The Dover altimeter, actually I'll give you Baltimore altimeter 2956.
2956, sorry, we are at flight level 150.
1540, roger, descend maintain 11,000.
One more time?
11,000.
11,000 for UPS 1540. Cool.
Southwest 3095, radar contact, climb via the SIP.
11,000.
Climb via the SIP, Southwest 3095.
Cool.
Fly high 100, climb maintain.
There we go.
40.
Yeah, we're like super high on this approach, but it's fine because we're taking speeds super manually. Trying to see what clients I have to download. Yeah, if you're in MSFS, it will be VPilot. If you are in X-Plane, it will be X-Pilot. Really, really easy. Really, really easy. Yeah, so highly recommend. Cool. All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna end up doing a little bit of a turny turn over here because we're basically right overhead the. Yeah, I'm thinking because there is a hold there. Yeah, okay. So I'll probably end up clearing that hold. We actually have a hold overhead of Merck there. So I think, yeah, it's actually pre-programmed in that hold at 2,000. So that's really useful that it's gone ahead and pre-programmed that hold. That makes things very easy, but I doubt that we'll need to actually plug that in. So very exciting. So very exciting. And those of you who are just joining, good evening, hello, and welcome. We are just about to arrive into Dover in Delaware on this real world. Yes, you heard that right. This is a real world route with a real world service. So UPS does, in fact, fly Louisville over to Dover in a Boeing 747-800. Yes, I found this route, and yes, I'm very proud of it, and yes, I'm definitely having fun. And if you are, I'd love it if you hit that follow button. Was that the best shill ever? Was that the best shill you've ever heard? Yes. Yes, it was. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That was fun. I make myself giggle. I make myself giggle. Right. Center to... Is it that one? Yes, it is that one. I never, ever remember the controls for this thing. The only thing I am hesitant is flying in VATSIM with a controller to fly the plane. Yes, it is nerve-wracking the first time you do it, but let me tell you, you will screw up the language. You will screw up at least once. Here's my thing, and I've said this many, 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 many times, and I will continue to preach it. If you know how to fly your plane, you will be fine. If you do not know how to set a basic heading, set altitudes, set holds, and set for either ILS or RNAV, yeah, that would be step one. I would highly, highly recommend, if you are unfamiliar with any of those procedures, to brush up on those first. I just noticed that we were like way above 250 there. So I'm trying to get us slowed way the heck down. But if you are familiar with all of those things in at least one of the aircraft that you own in the simulator, then you should be just fine. So long as you understand the procedure of like how to call. So for example, we are in Washington's airspace right now, so I would say UPS 1540 Washington. That would be how I would call out to Washington Center right now. If I needed to request further descent for whatever reason, then I could do that as well. I have the ability to, like, for example, we're about to come off of this arrival at 11,000 feet overhead the airport. The airport is literally right here. There it is. There's Dover. So that's the airport we're arriving into right there. So again, as long as you loosely know how to do it, only thing I don't know how to do is set for an RNAV approach. Varies by airplane. So if you're flying an Airbus, the only thing you do not have to do is set constraint and LS. So that's how you do it for Airbus. Boeing is even easier. You don't do anything. Yep, you heard that correctly. You don't do anything. If you're flying a Boeing 737, or in my case, I'm flying a 747, so the 747 self-programs the ILS frequencies in. Boeing 737 does not, so you will have to just quickly learn how to do that. What is the equipment? ICAO? Huh? Oh, on VATSIM? Are you talking like when you're signing in? It's this. Sorry. It's for a 747. I'll type it in chat. It's 748. That's the one you're looking for. It's essentially the 4-letter code for yeah, essentially it's the 4-letter code. Dude, Washington? Forget about us? I think they may have forgotten. Yep. Let's do the good pilot thing and pop onto a heading. There we go. Perfect. All right, so we're on a heading now. And Washington, UPS 1540, we're at the end of our flight plan, but we're on a heading of 190, flight level, 11,000. What? No, that's not right. Washington is 13375. Why did I lose? One, 33725. I have no idea. Love that. The frick, it's because I was messing with something on the thing. Anyway.
Washington Jazz 8863, spot 7 into Philly.
Battle 2350, runway 28, taxi via Tango uniform.
Cool. He doesn't mind because we kind of know what we're doing.
I don't control Philadelphia. You can switch to advisory frequency.
Switch Bird Jazz 8863, thanks.
UPS 1540, have you center, are you there?
Yep, 1540. Sorry, we're back with you. We're on vectors 190, 11,000.
UPS 1540, have you turn right, heading 180. And expect vectors, visual approach, runway 19.
Sorry, yeah, we had a radio issue briefly. Vectors for 19, turn 180, UPS 1540. Right, 180. Let's swing that nose around, and we're expecting a visual, which is absolutely perfect. Visual approaches are even easier because they don't require RNAV or anything like that. You literally just fly the plane. Like I said, it's so long as you know how to fly your airplane, you are good to go.
Number 350 Victor Hotel, Jacksonville Center is closed. Frequency change approved.
Yeah. Allergies, man. Swear these allergies are just evil. And guys, if you are just joining us for the very first time, hello, good evening, welcome aboard. Pleasure to have you. We are flying a real-world flight tonight from Louisville over to Dover in Delaware, which is super fun. And we are just about... You filed on VATSIM. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. So who picks your approach? Usually the approach controller will. You will... Does that maintain 3,000? UPS 1540 heavy. Right, so 3,000. I am going to VS it. So let's go ahead, do that. And out is 3,000. Oops, why does it do that every freaking time? There we go. Right, 1,800 feet a minute, 250 knots. Let's bring the speed back a little bit, and we'll pop the speed brake just to help us out. And we'll start following the flap schedule here. Altimeters are now set, so we're good to go. All right, speed brake is currently out, but we'll pop gear down flaps on schedule. So we are currently rocking and rolling here. So we are killing it. She is looking good. So we're probably going to get vectored around. Yeah, see, I was expecting it. 270 UPS 1540 heavy. 240. Oh, sorry, 270. Yeah, we're swinging back around to the west. Doop, there we go. 270, swinging the nose around, getting it back over to the west. I know we were pulling around significantly harder there, but that is perfectly fine. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, hello. I'm assuming, yeah, speed brake. Right, so let's... There we go. Where do you want... There it is. Okay. The speed brake is now armed. Dude. Oh, I thought he was talking to me.
Whee! Cleared Manny, crossing Manny out of 3,000, cleared.
Ah, I see where he's rooting me around now. Yup, that works for me. That works beautifully. So, let me just show you on the map. He has me right here. I'm going to go ahead and overlay this. So we're now heading pretty much directly in at Jamod, which will put me right here 2,000. So if I'm at 3,000, I'm only 1,000 above, which is an easy thing to fix. I was going to say, whoa, please don't tell me that we're cleared now. All right, let's do flight level change. Get that puppy down a little bit faster. And let's get... Oh.
332, roger, expect ILS from 23 left, and clear direct rally turn.
There we go. Right, so let's do that. We'll go 220 now, and that will be... Good. Okay, this is looking great. So we are actually not that far off of final approach, so he's put us on a really nice fix here. And actually, if I put in a direct here, even though that's going to set us right in.
Negative, I'll go back to you. You're good, sir.
Cool. All right, fantastic.
Washington Center, Blue Streak 5446 with you, flight level 330.
This is looking good, and there's the runway right there as well. So we are looking really, really good for the approach. Right, landing lights, they can now come on. Like in the way that this is looking, chat. This is beautiful. UPS World Services. So, yep, okay, cool. So we're at 4,240 knots, descending for 220. Speed brake is on. How many miles we got to run here? Oh, we've got like 10 miles to run. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm just going to whack this on. Part of the landing coming in hot. Oh, I'm going to try. Yeah, the runway is literally like right here. Right here. This is just beautiful. I see it. Yep. Visual. I mean, we're a smidge on the high side, but there we go. All right. I'm going to wipe that in there. Over 010, we're actually joining up over at Jambo, and that will put us on the RNAV if you prefer.
You're on RNAV 19?
RNAV 19, yep. Cool. And...
okay.
Get.
What waypoint are you on? UPS 1540?
I'm just overhead Jambo now. Cool. And then we will bring this all the way back for 160 knots. Get that. It's Juliet Alpha Mike Oscar. Delta. There you go, 5 miles. Cool. You know what?
I think you're setting up for the RNAV 32, sir. You're going for 32.
Oh, 32.
32, bro?
Sorry, 32. Yeah, do you mind if I do 32?
Well, you're going to be very high now.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, just realized that. I can swing it out to the east and do a loop and then come back.
Okay. Do you have a field in sight?
Yeah, field's in sight. We're about to overfly it.
You got 1540. Clear visual approach runway 32, and you can make a rate 360 is right final.
360 on final, cleared for 32. UPS 1540, thanks. Cool.
5017, did you figure out your issue?
All right, we go heading select and out to this side here. We are going to go 2000.
17, are you direct Niola now?
And we're just going to literally swing her around for the arrival here.
Frequency change, Chris, yeah.
Right, we are going to go VS down 700, gear down, and we'll start. Oh, look at that. We're already. We'll go flat 10 now because we're already 190. We'll go 185. That should be flat 5. So that will be perfect. Flat 10. 2000 to go. There we go. Perfect. And I'm just going to give us a little bit of spacing separation here. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. This is looking nice. We'll just swing this all the way around 180. There we go. Perfect.
American 122 to San Miguel Aldane for arrival, lighting southwest, rally to altitude
Cool.
967.
And what I will do real quick just to make this super easy. Checked.
LST3 left, is that right?
All right, cool.
Empire 31, Washington, yep. Affirmative, Empire 31.
All right, cool. And we'll drop the speed down.
Go ahead, Empire 31.
Go next set of flaps.
Spirit of St. Louis Airport, pass filed. Maintain
160. I think we are set for 140. So we'll go 141. Final approach fixed. Auto thrust is in. And then I will disengage autopilot as we swing around here. Cool. Ladies and gents, I'm taking a visual. Here we go. 140. Swing around. 2000. Cool. Looking good. Here we go. So we'll just raise the nose just ever so slightly. I'm going to go ahead and drop the flight director off because it is going to be distracting as we come in here. Just raise the nose just a little bit more. As we come around, we'll re-pick up. I'm basically going to pick up just shortly after Jamod there. There we go. There's Jamod. I'll just keep the nose up just a little bit to level off. There we go. There is our intercept point. And 1000. Looking good. We're level. And what flight schedule are we on? Oh, we're all the way. Okay, good. Right, so we're fully configured for landing. All right, armed. Landing checklist is complete, and we are good to go. Landing lights are on. And we're going to be intercepting the visual here. Oh, she is so stable right now. I can literally look. Look, Ma, no hands. Fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and start that turn in 3, 2, 1. Turn. So we should be getting into visual contact with the runway any second now. Oh, there's the clear to land, runway 32, UPS 1540 heavy. Cool, excellent. I see it now. Yeah, we're a touch high, but we're like right on for the visual. I just want to give us a little bit of room for that lateral turn. What's the caution for?
Negative, sir.
Glide slope. Oh, we're a little low. That's fine. That's fine. We're 800 feet, like 2.5 miles. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get that Swing around. There we go. Visual. I got the... Yep, there we go. Runway threshold is in sight. I'm literally just going to aim for that light right ahead of us.
122, resume public speeds at Albany.
And there we go. There is the runway. I see the landing lights there. 500 feet. We've got this in the bag. So we'll make the final turn, point the nose down at threshold, and just kind of coax her in. I don't know what this glitch is, MSFS, with boxes randomly regenerating, but not a fan of it, let me tell you. It's not pretty. The viewers hate it, and I certainly don't like it. We're on the low side, but you know what? We are good. Minimums continue. We're stable. There's like no wind here. She is so stable, it's stupid. Okay, little on the low side. I'm just going to hold her off just a little bit so that we can get... There we go. Right on the numbers. 2 white, 2 red. Cool. Rest that descent. Come on. Easy touchdown. Easy. Oh, it's a butter. Oh, it's so good. Let's not get a pod strike today. Thank you. Reverse is normal. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, you love to see it.
United 51, turn right. Next taxiway, right turn Juliet, cross runway 4 to parking.
Next taxiway, across Juliet, and 4 to parking. UPS 1540, thanks. Do. Cool. Amazing.
Washington Skyline 508 Alpha Charlie 15.
Cool. Amazing. So let's go ahead, clean her up. And there we go. Cool.
508 Alpha Charlie, Washington Center, radar contacts. Run altimeter is 29.
Right. I think this is where I want to put her, right over here. So this is where we are going to aim for.
33 Tango, you're 4 miles from the marker, cleared island.
Well, that was fun. Did you guys enjoy that? I certainly did. We are just going to literally taxi in around all these military vehicles. Look at this. Look at this scenery. Isn't this scenery freaking amazing? Of course, I wasn't recording that landing. Typical that one of my best landings ever. Do we have enough room? Are we going to have enough room? I think so, just barely. Just squeeze in. Just squeeze in next to the Globemaster over here. We're just going to, like, gently squeeze in on this side. I'm actually going to swing it around all the way. So give it a second. We'll just gently... We're going to avoid all the light poles. Be our controller! Hello! Thank you for the follow. Give us 2 seconds here. We'll resume the alerts and we will get you... We will get your alert. Thank you so very much for the follow. Welcome to the Empire. Hello, greetings from Brazil. Hello. Greetings from Dover. I am trying very hard not to hit the wing of this Globemaster, but you know, life is tricky for us at the minute. Right, let me fully retract the flaps here. There we go. Amazing. Where are there any other 747s around here, or is it just me? This is quite the entertaining little taxi. Are we gonna sorry, Air Force. Oh, we have plenty of room. The wing's going to go through a light post, though. That's fine. That's fine. Who needs the light post?
United 2499.
We're just going to... I care more about the multi-million-dollar airplane than I do the light post. So, there we go. Go on. There we go. There we go. We'll coax it around on this side. There we go. We got it. There we go. Cool. Very good. Very good. Excellent. And then we're just going to spin her around on this side here. Cool. Excellent. Very good. So, Brazil controller, are you, I'm assuming you actually do controlling on the VATSIM network in Brazil, one would assume.
American 1630 on Kilo at Washington, ready for taxi.
There we go. Very good. And we're just going to go ahead and plonk ourselves
1630 running 19, taxi Juliet cross running 15.
right here.
5 to 19, American 1630.
Cool. This is looking good.
Right, heading 180 to San 18, 3000. 180 to 3000.
Let's just quickly make a little bit of a U-turn and we'll just plonk ourselves. Whoopsie. I'm so good at taxiing this thing. You guys are so impressed by my incredible taxiing skills. Amazing. There we go. Look at it. Look at us go. Spinning around. Oh, it's that side that I want. I'm like, why am I not turning at the rate that I want? It's because I don't have the right button engaged. There we go. Right. Now that we've got the right one, we're spinning the nose around in the right direction. There we go. All right. We will stop her there. Perfect. Excellent. Perfect. It's great. This is exactly what we want. Right, we'll whack the APU on, we'll get that puppy spinning, and we will double check. Are the flaps still out? Let's just double check that we can get the flaps all the way back in. Hello?
31 Washington Center, radar contact, maintain level 370.
I don't know why my flaps are still out.
United 243.
There we go. Right. There they go. Okay, we're good. I was like, why are my flaps still not coming in? Right, now that the APU is on, we are good to go. I think we can go ahead. Yeah, APU running, engine shut down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dover. Oh, that's perfectly fine. There we go. So now that we are down on the ground, let's unpause the alerts. Hello, how'd you do, BR controller? Thank you so very much for the follow. Hope you are well and you are enjoying the flight, guys. It is 9:30. I do have to be up for work tomorrow. How about I do you a deal? If we don't do the return tonight, which is looking highly unlikely at this moment, would you guys like if I did a bit of an afternoon stream tomorrow? I could do and get away with a bit of a cheeky afternoon stream tomorrow. We could do like a quick hour hop somewhere, since I probably can't do the return tonight because, again, it is 9:30 and I do have work in the morning. I have to test. You have to take a test? You do have to take a test. Have you not taken the test? You do have to also study for said test. So that's rather important that you do that. Please don't flunk your test on account of me. But there we go. That was super fun. Should we quickly review the flight? Now you'll wing it. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you'll wing it. It's an airplane pun. You get it? You get it? You get it? You get it? It's an airplane pun. Guys, what a stream. What an amazing, amazing stream. I love you guys to pieces. I really hope you know that. 5 freaking new follows today. I love you all. That is amazing. Right, apparently there is a new thing called the Raid browser that I get to use now, which recommends streamers who we can raid into, which is very cool because now I can see who's streaming and when they're streaming and what they're streaming. And it gives me the ability to like see who's on and so forth, which this is cool. This is very, very cool. One small thing though that I cannot tell is like who it is. Yeah, so okay, so I can see we've got Oz Flight Sim, who I would normally raid into. We've got us, obviously. Yeah, okay. I usually do like to raid in to people who have an active webcam. So that's usually what I try and do. Oh, what a song to end off on. What a song to raid off on. Guys, if you aren't already, locked in a score and scored a... GG's. GG's, Nate. Yes, sir. No, I know. I said, listen. Okay. I know I'm not doing the return tonight. However, we still have to quickly review the review the flight, and I'm gonna do a cheeky afternoon stream tomorrow. So don't you worry your pretty little mind. You know what would help if your boy could spell. I know. I said depending on time. Honestly, the vectors and stuff and delaying our arrival did put a little bit of a dampener on it. So unfortunately, it did push us out just a little bit more than I thought. Let's review the landing real quick. So amazing flight. Airtime was an hour and 26 minutes. Oh, I've already seen what the landing rate is. There's our 360 or our turn in for final for 19, which he was trying to get us on 36, which was 36. Oh, 19 is here. Oh, the north to south. Oh, okay. Yep, very good. Right, landing rate. Because this is the bit that you all care about. You ready? Ready? Under 300 in a Boeing 747. That is a massive dub. I will take that. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. A 1.0 landing G-force. Now, one thing I will say is it did feel like we floated it a bit. It wasn't much. It was a bit. And it's really, really, really hard to tell because of how grainy this satellite image is. But I think we have absolutely greased that. There's the tiles for the second marker, and we touched down just before it. So I think we touched down right on the first marker, which is exactly what we wanted. And we slowed down and we were able to vacate at Alpha, which is what I wanted to do. And the most ridiculous taxi in ever. Guys, that was a massive dub. Thank you guys. What a stream. What a route. Real world route. Would you have believed it? I wouldn't have believed it if you told me. Absolutely incredible. Oh, and what a song to round things off. Right, I have not used this before. We're going to try and use the raid thingy what's it. And I think we're going to go ahead and if I do this... Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's so cool. So someone is doing a memorial flight. I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the fact that today is June 6th, the 80th anniversary of the D-Day landings in Normandy. Please, if you haven't done so already, do something for a veteran today, and give our absolute love and respect to all the veterans who have served and will serve in the future. Go check out this streamer who is Brucksticks TV. Would absolutely love it. Nate, I hope to see you again, hopefully tomorrow, if not before. But if you're not already part of the Discord, go ahead and do it. Raid commands are further above. If you are a member of the community and you can use the raid command, go ahead and do it. If not, the raid is up there. Ladies and gentlemen of the Twitch chat, I love you all to pieces. Until tomorrow, we are the Empire, and we have tea. And I will see you for another stream. See you later, guys. Enjoy the raid. Bye for now.